Hi, it's Pastor Paul L. Anderson here at the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship, where we believe God's blessings never stop flowing. It is Satisfaction Saturday. It's the last day of the week. We're so grateful how God is doing great and marvelous things, and He never ceases to amaze us of His goodness and of His greatness that He shares with us all. May you and I do all that we can within our power to encourage all of our students, to encourage all of those who are seniors, to encourage all of those who find themselves in situations to know that God is always ready and God is able to do something great with you. Today, I invite you to look with me at the Gospel according to St. Luke, the 8th chapter, verses 4 through 15 from the New Living Translation. This is the parable of the farmer scattering seed. You know, one day Jesus does something like He does always. He shares His good news in parables. Parables is a earthly story that has a heavenly meaning. He shares this parable with a large crowd, and all of them know what it's like to farm because remember, this was an agrarian area. He tells them that the farmer went out to plant seed. He scattered them across the field, but some of them fell on the footpath where they were stepped on and where birds ate them. Others fell among the rocks. They began to grow, but the plant wilted and dried up because there was no moisture. And others grew on fertile soil. And then we find out that some grew in other places, but they were choked out by other plants. Still, there were some that fell on fertile soil. This begins to help us. Jesus tells us this parable. He lets us know, as He's around hundreds of people, that all these things that were planted, all these seeds that were thrown, some of them fall where they need to and they grow. He says, everyone who has ears, listen and understand this, because the word of God comes forth. Everybody doesn't receive it. It appears that it has fallen on fallow ground. Sometimes it falls on the footpath and people will trample over it. The devil comes and he takes it away from them immediately. Then sometimes it falls among rocky soil where there is a message. It is received with great joy, but it doesn't have deep roots and it does not last and it cannot stand the temptations and it falls away. And then some of the seeds, they find themselves falling among thorns. And as it falls among the thorns, it begins to grow. But the riches and the pleasures of this life choke it out. And then some grow into maturity, the seeds that fall on good soil. He begins to let us know that there are people in life who are just like these seeds that have been sown. It appears that something good has been done, but it doesn't take root. My brothers and sisters, may all of us be like the last illustration, that the seeds fall on fertile soil. It takes root, it grows. And not only does it grow, it produces a harvest that you and I can have great joy. May all of us continue to sow the seeds, not knowing exactly what will happen. Jesus tells us it is our responsibility to sow the seeds. The increase belongs to Him. The Apostle Paul says, one waters, one plants, but the increase belongs to God. May all of us give God the increase. Today, we'd like to remind you how blessed you are, but we want to invite you to share with us tomorrow at 7 a.m. for our virtual time of worship, and then at 9 o'clock a.m. where we will have Academic Achievement Sunday. We will recognize all of our students that are graduating, those who are being promoted from one grade level to the next, and we will have a moment of celebrating God's goodness with them. We are so blessed to have the Dr. Elwood Robinson, who is the immediate past chancellor of Winston-Salem State University, as our speaker. May God bless you. May heaven smile upon you. We'll look forward to sharing with you again on tomorrow.
To sow a seed to the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship, visit our newly redesigned website, thefountainofraleigh.org, and select Sow a Seed from the homepage. Also, giving has been made easier with the new Fountain of Raleigh app, available now in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. Download today, select Giving from the main menu, and then follow the directions to complete your giving through Subsplash.
Thank you so very much for all of your gifts and donations that you've given to the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship. We thank you for what you've done in the past, what you're currently doing, and what you will do in the future. Your gifts and donations helps us to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ, not only locally, but throughout the world. Thank you again for your gifts, and may God continue to richly bless you. It is here at the Fountain that we believe that we are exceedingly and abundantly blessed, and may you receive those blessings that God has in store for you.